This is question from integral calculus and example XV question number 1. dx divided by x square minus 2x cos of alpha plus 1 whole square. Now we will rewrite it as x square minus 2x cos of alpha plus cos square alpha plus sin square alpha. इस मान की जगह मैंने cos स्क्वायर अल्फा और sin स्क्वायर अल्फा लिखा है, तो इसको मैं इस तरह लिख सकता हूँ अब dx divided by, note down here is integral, there is integral, taking these three and using a square minus 2ab plus b square formula, so it will be equal to x minus cos of alpha square then plus sin square alpha whole square. Now put x minus cos of alpha equal to sin of alpha tan alpha. Note down that alpha, okay, we will write it as tan theta. Note alpha, cos of alpha is a constant term, sin alpha is a constant term, so we will differentiate it with respect x with respect theta, therefore it will be dx, second term will be 0 and it equal to sin of alpha, and differentiation of tan theta is sec square theta and then it is d theta. Now instead of, sorry, here is dx, because x minus cos alpha is sin alpha tan theta, therefore dx is equal to sin alpha sec square theta d theta. Now it will be equal to integral of, instead of x we will write sin of alpha sec square theta d theta whole divided by, it is sin alpha tan theta whole square, then it will be equal to sin square alpha whole square. It will be equal to integral of sin alpha sec square theta d theta divided by, in the denominator we have sin square alpha in two terms, so I will take out sin square alpha and write like as sin square alpha into tan square theta plus 1, it will be whole square. After that I will give the formulas for like that, so it will be equal to integral of sin alpha sec square theta d theta divided by sin square alpha, and there is also a square, so it will be sin 4 power alpha. It will be equal to tan square theta plus 1 is again sec square theta. Note down it will be equal to 1 by sin cube alpha integral, because we know sin of alpha is constant term, here it is also a square. Now sec square theta divided by sec power 4 theta, so it will simply equal to 1 by sec square theta d theta, which will be equal to 1 by sin cube alpha integral of 1 by sec square theta is cos square theta d theta. After that we know the formula of cos square theta, we will take the help of that formula and write it as since we know cos of 2 theta is twice cos square theta minus 1, and establish here a formula that is sin cube alpha integral of, now cos square theta will be equal to, we know it will be equal to 1 plus cos of 2 theta divided by 2, and it will be equal to d theta. Now this will can be written down it as 1 by sine cube alpha integral of, okay, I will take 2 common, so it will be equal to d theta plus integral of cos of 2 theta d theta. So it will be equal to 1 by 2 times sine cube alpha, and integral of d theta is theta plus integral of cos of 2 theta is sine of 2 theta divided by 2, and further it will be equal to 1 by 2 times sine of cube alpha theta plus, now sine of 2 theta is 2 times sine theta cos theta, and here it is 2. This 2 and this 2 will cancel out, and we will rewrite it as now note down it will be equal to 1 by 2 times sine cube alpha theta plus sine theta cos theta. So it will be simple now. We should remember that initially we put x minus cos alpha, x minus cos of alpha is equal to sin alpha tan theta. It implies x minus cos of alpha divided by sin alpha is equal to tan theta. Now using the with the help of right angle triangle, so this is equal to perpendicular divided by base. Suppose this is theta, then this is perpendicular side, so this is x minus cos of alpha, and this is sin alpha. Now using the formula perpendicular square plus base square equal to hypotenuse square, and we are given perpendicular is this, base is this, and hypotenuse is this side. Therefore this side will be equal to perpendicular is x minus cos of alpha square plus base is sin of alpha square, and this is hypotenuse square. Therefore hypotenuse will be equal to square root of this value, x minus cos of alpha square plus sin square alpha. Now using these values here, it will be equal to 1 divided by 2 times sin cube alpha, and this will be equal to theta. From this here, x divided by sin, x minus cos alpha divided by sin alpha is equal to tan of theta. It implies theta is equal to tan inverse of x minus cos of alpha divided by sin alpha plus, now the sin theta will be equal to perpendicular divided by base. Perpendicular is x minus cos of alpha divided by square root of x minus cos of alpha square plus sin square alpha. So I will rub here. Now we require cos of theta. Cos of theta is base divided by hypotenuse. This is then multiplied by sin of alpha divided by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse I have written this, so I will use here square. So sin of theta is x minus cos of alpha divided by x minus cos alpha square plus sin square alpha square root of this, and similarly cos of theta hoga sin alpha divided by this. That is why I have used square in the denominator. It will simply be equal to 1 divided by 2 times sine cube alpha tan inverse of x into x minus cos of alpha divided by sine of alpha plus x minus cos of alpha into sine of alpha divided by x minus cos alpha square plus sine square alpha, because square and root will cancel out. Now we know the x minus cos alpha square plus sine square alpha, this is equivalent to, या तो आप x माइनस कॉस ऑफ अल्फा को वापस दे दो इक्वल टू साइन अल्फा टैन थीटा, ज़रूरी नहीं है ये उसके बराबर आ जाएगा ये टर्म, क्योंकि हमने पहले ही सॉल्व किया है इसको। तो दिस इज़ 1 डिवाइड बाई 2 साइन क्यूब अल्फा tan inverse x, tan inverse, sorry, this is not x, tan inverse x minus cos of alpha divided by sin alpha plus x minus cos alpha into sin alpha divided by, now this term is equal to x square minus 2x cos alpha plus 1, क्योंकि हमने पहले ही सेकंड स्टेप में किया था, ये यहाँ पे लाया था इस तरह, तो ये वापस आ जाएगा, विच इज़ द रिक्वायर्ड सॉल्यूशन ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन।